Over the past few weeks, I've noticed something interesting. Whenever Shen Yue's name appears online, one request keeps showing up again and again. Please let Shen Yue and Miles Wei work together again, not because they're starring in a new drama, or because of any rumors. It's simply because fans genuinely miss seeing them on screen together. And honestly, it made me stop and think. What is it about Shen Yue and Miles Wei that people still remember years later? After looking back at their journey together, I think I finally understand why. Welcome back to Asian Star Spotlight, your home for thoughtful, positive and well-researched Shen Yue and other Asian stars content. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about why Shen Yue and Miles Wei remain one of the most beloved acting partnerships among fans, and why so many people still hope they'll reunite in another drama one day. Now, let's get into it. Shen Yue and Miles Wei first worked together in the 2020 romantic comedy Count Your Lucky Stars. Although they weren't the drama's main couple, their scenes together quietly caught viewers' attention. At the time, no one could have predicted that years later, fans would still be talking about them. Sometimes, the most memorable partnerships aren't the ones with the biggest spotlight, but simply the ones that leave you smiling whenever they appear on screen. What makes their story even more special is that it didn't end when filming wrapped. A few years later, Shen Yue and Miles Wei reunited for Hunan TV's Mid-Autumn Festival Gala, where they performed The Moon Shines Over the Little Hillside. Watching them share the stage again, it almost felt as though no time had passed. There wasn't any awkwardness, more feeling that they were simply completing another schedule. Instead, they looked comfortably relaxed, like two old friends enjoying another chance to work together. And I think fans noticed that immediately. I've often wondered why so many viewers still remember this pairing. But the more I watch them together, the more I realize something. Their chemistry doesn't come from dramatic romantic moments. It comes from balance. Miles Wei has a naturally calm and reassuring presence. He's known for playing mature, dependable characters who express their feelings through quiet actions rather than grand gestures. Shen Yue, on the other hand, brings warmth, humor, and a wonderfully expressive personality to every role she plays. She has a way of making even ordinary moments feel genuine. So instead of competing for attention, they seem to complement each other. Miles brings the calm while Shen Yue brings the sunshine. And somehow, those two completely different energies fit together beautifully. Another reason fans continue asking for a reunion is because of how comfortable they appear off camera. Whether it's during interviews, variety shows, or special events, their interactions never feel forced. They laugh naturally, they encourage each other, and there's a quiet respect between them that's easy to notice. I actually believe that's one of the reasons their on-screen chemistry feels so believable. Sometimes, great acting begins with genuine comfort. When two actors trust each other, it becomes much easier for audiences to believe the story they're telling. One thing I find especially interesting is that fans aren't asking for another youthful campus romance. Instead, many imagine Shen Yue and Miles Wei reuniting in a completely different kind of story. Perhaps an office romance, a contract marriage, or even a healing drama about two adults finding love while navigating the challenges of everyday life. And honestly, I can understand why. Both actors have grown so much since Count Your Lucky Stars. Miles Wei has become one of the most reliable leading men in modern romantic dramas. Meanwhile, Shen Yue has continued expanding her career, taking on more diverse and challenging projects while proving her versatility as an actress. If they were given another opportunity to work together today, it wouldn't feel like repeating the past. It would feel like watching two experienced actors meet again at a completely different stage in their careers. Unlike many dream pairings that exist only in fans' imaginations, a Shen Yue and Miles Wei reunion doesn't actually feel impossible. Both actors have maintained strong relationships with Mango TV through dramas, variety shows, and special events over the years, because they've already worked together successfully before and continue to cross paths professionally. The possibility of another collaboration feels surprisingly realistic. Of course, finding the right script would be the most important part. After all, both actors deserve a story that allows them to show just how much they've grown. Before we continue, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting Asian Star Spotlight. If you've been enjoying these thoughtful Shen Yue videos and would like to help me continue creating them every week, you can now become a channel member by tapping the join button next to subscribe. Your support helps me keep researching, editing, and creating a positive home for Shen Yue fans all around the world. And to all our Star Mooncakes members, thank you so much. Your kindness and support truly mean more than you know. Now, let's continue. Personally, I don't think fans continue talking about Shen Yue and Miles Wei because they're chasing a fantasy. I actually think it's much simpler than that. Most people remember how they felt while watching them. They remember how comfortable they seemed, how natural their conversations were, and how easy it was to believe the connection between their characters. Because great on-screen chemistry isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's found in the quiet moments, like a shared smile, a meaningful glance, and comfortable silence. And those are often the moments that stay with us the longest. And I think that's exactly why so many fans still hope they'll share another drama one day. Whether that reunion ever happens, only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Years after their first collaboration, Shen Yue and Miles Wei continue to leave a lasting impression on many fans. And perhaps that's one of the greatest compliments any acting partnership can receive. Now I'd love to hear from you, Star Mooncakes. If Shen Yue and Miles Wei reunited for another drama, what kind of story would you love to see them in? A workplace romance? A healing slice-of-life drama? A contract marriage? Or something completely different? Let me know in the comments below. I always love reading your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our wonderful Star Mooncakes family for more thoughtful Shen Yue and other Asian stars content every week. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.